What's good, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing these ice nails with a little kawaii twist. So I am starting out by crinkling up a little piece of foil for the ice part of the design. Bases are already sculpted with forms. I'm applying a bead of acrylic, of clear acrylic. I'm letting it set for just a bit, and then I'm going to apply the crinkled foil, and I'm making sure to press it very firmly in there. The reason why I let it set for just a little bit is so that it's not completely wet. If it's too wet, it'll just spill completely out in the sides and it'll be really bulky on the sides. But if you let it set for just a couple seconds, maybe like 10 seconds, once you put that foil on there, it'll sink into all those crevices. And as you saw, I folded one side under the nail. This just keeps it out of the way while I'm doing the other nails, I found, because before I wasn't doing it like that. Like, I would just like fold the sides so they're facing down, but now you see I'm folding it completely under the nail. Now I'm pressing my nail into the foil so that it can create more ridges and more texture. And don't mind my nails, okay? I had to clip them because they were getting in the way while I was placing the forms. If you have long nails and you use forms, you know it's a little difficult, and that's my right hand, my dominant hand, so I definitely had to clip those nails out of the way. So a tip or trick for this kind of design is make sure that you only leave the foil on for about, I'd say 1 minute, maybe even less, like 45 seconds. You want to take it off just before the acrylic is like really hard. I noticed that when I left it on for too long, you can see the foil just gets stuck in there, which I wasn't really expecting. And if it got stuck in there, like I couldn't get it out, then I just left it in there and it looked kind of cool anyway. I even used like a safety pin to like try and get it out. It was really difficult. And you might even get it wrong the first couple times that you try and take it off, but you'll get it as you go on, so don't worry. Next, I'm just gonna clip any like hanging acrylic to help with application later on, and I go ahead and file the sides. In the end, application was still a little rough because of all the bulk from the foil, which I think it's mainly because the foil spreads out to the sides. So I would say just be a little careful and try and like condense it in the sides, like press it in, almost like if you were using a pinching tool. After that, I applied some top coat, cured it in the lamp for 30 seconds, and then I'm applying some blue chrome. This process is really fun. You can totally use whatever kind of chrome you want. I think this would look so cool with like gold or even like the metallic chromes. Just have fun with it. And then I top coat again because I don't want to lose any of that chrome. I want to seal it in. You might notice that this design is also the same design that I did in my Monster X set. Now I'm applying Core Pink from J Supri. I really love this pink. It's one of my favorite cover pinks out there. Really smooth application, like butter. So I'm gonna show you guys my inspiration photo for these nails. This was my end goal. That's what I wanted these nails to look like, but in the end they look very different, and that is because I used a totally different technique than she did to get that ice look. And I also used not the wrong acrylic, but I just didn't choose the right one. She used a more opaque color, and this cover pink, or this core pink, it's very sheer. And I had to use a thinner layer of it, so that's why it appears sheer. I've used it on myself, like on a full nail, and it doesn't look sheer at all. But because I was using a small amount of this, it looks very sheer. So if you want to recreate this photo, you should definitely not use a sheer pink. Do I even have to say what bit I'm using? This is the Game Changer bit from Hot Tips Beauty. I'm just doing my regular file routine, going around the cuticles and filing the sides nice and straight. Now I'm just hand filing with a 100 grit hand file. I had to pull this one out instead of the 180 because it was just not strong enough. The 100 is so strong. Very good. Highly recommend. I also wanted to say thank you for 50 subscribers. I think I'm at 53 actually, but thank you. That is amazing. We're reaching milestones. I really want to do a giveaway at 100, like a little press-on giveaway. So let's get there. I got some amazing content coming up in the future, so just stay tuned. It's always the season for jelly nails, okay? I love jelly nails. Always have, always will. They will never die. So these jelly gel polishes are from Gellifique. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but like that's how it looks, like Magnifique, like Gellifique. I like what they did there. By the way, I did buff the nails after hand filing, and I wiped them down with acetone. That's why they look so smooth. I'm telling you, you need to wipe your nails down with acetone after you buff and before you top coat or whatever you're gonna go and do, because girl, look at me, it's just so smooth. I had a moment of sadness and despair after I filed my mom's nails, and I was like, damn, these do not look anything like how I wanted them to. But when we came back from our little break, our food break, I was like, okay, well, how can we fix this? How can I make this better? How can I, you know, switch it up? Because right now it's just looking a little crazy. And I was like, well, what if we do jelly? And I pulled out my jelly gels and we tried every color out, and at first she wanted to do pink, purple, and blue. And I was like, Mom, what are you trying to say? Like, hello? But, you know, I had to explain to her what that meant. Anyway, but she ended up choosing pink and purple, which I thought was a great choice. Let's get into this 3D art. So I'm applying this big old star from Happy Kawaii Supplies with Macart rhinestone gel. And then I'm gonna apply these pearl stars and pearl hearts. After I flash cure them in place, I'm gonna fill in the empty spots with the glue. So like there's like a you know, like a hole in there because it's hanging off the nail. So I had to fill those in. It just prevents them from falling off, like if you hit your nail or something, because my mom is rough with her nails. I'm so in love with like Kawaii and Gyaru style nails. I think that's like my favorite kind of style, or at least like one of my favorites. And I'm so glad that my mom got these nails because she has gone from like overlays, like short overlays, to like my style of nails. So it's like I'm slowly converting her into myself. I'm drawing her into the right side of nail history, okay? This is where she needs to be, and I'm gonna keep her there. I'm top coating the star because, as you see, it actually got so much more shiny. Like, even though it's resin, it just wasn't that shiny, but top coat, it's like singing, it's shining, it's so pretty now. And top coating beneath or around these stones, ooh, it was a little difficult. I had to really just make sure I didn't touch them. And if you don't know, you are not supposed to top coat genuine Swarovski crystals because it ruins them. It ruins the shine because they're glass. Like, why would you top coat glass? You know, that just doesn't make sense. But you can top coat around them to seal them so that they don't move, you know, but just don't top coat them, okay? Just don't. And if you do, I will be in your kitchen. You know, why do I say this is the final result when you already saw the final result in the beginning? Anyways, girl, this is what they look like. Oh my gosh, they're so gorgeous. I love that they kind of look a little bit futuristic, but like cute. It's giving everything you could ever want. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe and hit the notification bell so you know when I post another video next Thursday. Bye bye.